NFL tonight. And the Green Bay Packers defeat the Jacksonville Jaguars 24-14. Fourth week of the regular season. Our Cadillac players of the game, we give it to the young men who grew up in Jacksonville, Edgar Bennett and Leroy Butler.
Well, I wanted to vote for Tom Myslinski. I wanted to get that name in there one last time correctly.
The Myslinski family thanks you.
Look at these guys. They had a nice game.
The Bennett and Butler kids do too. They played well, and they're our Cadillac players of the game.
Before we go off there, I got two Chimura names. Linda Chimura, Dylan Chimura. That's three names now with CH.
Okay, I've got the Sonia Fjord, the Northern Fjord, and the Eastern Fjord. Once again, the final score, the Green Bay Packers 24 and the Jacksonville Jaguars 14. Join us, Cheeseheads, again next Sunday for NFL action on TNT starting at 7 o'clock Eastern with the Coors Light Pro Football Tonight pregame show. Then at 8 o'clock, the Oakland Raiders take on the New York Jets. From Giant Stadium, we won't let Heidi anywhere close. Stay tuned for the Steel postgame report. Ernie Johnson will have Brett Favre and Reggie White with him. Mark May, Warren Moon, and Vince Cellini will have a complete wrap-up of today's action in the NFL. For Pat Hayden, I'm Vern Lundquist saying good night from Jacksonville.
All right, want to head right out to Jacksonville again. Ernie Johnson is standing by with the Minister of Defense, Reggie White, to talk about tonight's win over the Jags. Ernie?
Yeah, Reggie White and Brett Favre both here, and we're surrounded by, I guess there are a few cheeseheads who have made their way down here to Jacksonville to root the Packers onto a 24-14 win tonight. And Brett Favre, let's start with you. And it was a record-setting night or a record-tying night. I know that when we talked yesterday, you were kind of downplaying this 12 consecutive games with at least 2 touchdown passes, but you got it tonight. And how does it feel?
Well, as I told you yesterday, it's a great record for me and for my offense and the receivers to make the plays, and that means that we're putting points on the board and we're getting in the end zone, and that's the most important thing. Take me through this because you were on the run the other way, throwing kind of across your body, and well, it was a play designed for 2 deep coverage. We didn't get it, and I saw Anthony who made a great play, who came across and never gave up, and you got to tip your hat to a guy like that not to give up. Packers win this one 24-14, and Reggie White, there were times in the first half, I don't know if you guys were thinking that, boy, we better take advantage of some of these opportunities. It's only a 10-0 game. We make some mistakes defensively. These guys are right back in it.
Yeah, we really buckled down, and we made some big plays when we got some sacks and things of that nature. The second half, they started sliding to me, and we had some guys that make some plays. So it's a situation. We're pretty pleased with the way we play, but, we got to keep it up.
Here you are getting to your old teammate, Mark Brunell. Now, you said that you were going to mention something to him.
I didn't get to mention it to him. I hope he heard it.
But you had something on your mind.
He popped me in the behind with that wet towel, so I was trying to get him, but he knows.
Some things stick with you. Also tonight, a very young offensive front now for this expansion team. We saw Baselli in there. You weren't head-to-head against him very much, but what is your impression of him and DeMarco on the other side?
I can't give an impression of Baselli until I see him on film, an impression of Baselli until I see him on film. DeMarco, he was one thing that he was doing was trying to sit on the club, and I was able to get around the corner. But in the second half, they started sliding the center out and sliding the guard out, and I was beating them around the corner a lot. But they're young, and they're going to have to get used to what's going on in the league.
And there was no way you were going to be the first victim.
No, not at all. It don't look good not making plays against a rookie.
No, so they are still winless. You guys, after 4 weeks on top of this division, 3-1 in the NFC Central. And have we seen the Packers at their best yet, Brett?
I don't believe so. As I told you yesterday, we have the potential to do what we've done in a couple of first halves and in the past couple of games. We can do that in all 4 quarters, and we haven't done that yet. And we've gotten in a position where we've struggled a little bit in the second half and sometimes in different quarters, but we have the potential. We really do, and I think once the guys realize that and we just continue to press, we'll be okay.
Off week, and then it's Dallas. And Reggie, that's a little bit of a sterner test, I believe, for the defensive unit of the Pack.
It's definitely going to be a sterner test. And the thing we're going to have to do, it's going to have to be a lot of work, a lot of concentration, and a lot of intensity. One thing I know you see about Dallas, they're a 4-quarter team, and that's what we're going to have to do in order to beat these guys. We're going to have to play 4 quarters with these guys and take their game away from them, because they got guys on their offense in particular, at least 3 or 4 of them that can make big plays, and we've got to find ways to shut them down.
The Packers with a week to rest up before they take on the Dallas Cowboys, who remained unbeaten today. That's the story from Jacksonville. The Packers winners 24-14. Brett, Brett, Reggie, thanks a lot for being here. Let's go back to Vince and Mayday, guys.